Hello guys, how's it going? This video is a bit of a vlog because I've got a lot to talk about and I've got a little bit of a break between all of the VODs which I've been uploading. Between now and the next VODs there'll be a few days, so I thought, hey, let's get this vlog out there and keep you guys up to date with everything that's going on because I have a lot to talk about. Now, there's going to be a bunch of different topics in this video, so if you go to the description of the video right now, you'll be able to see all of the topics listed and the timestamps as well. So if there's specific topics you want to listen to and there's some that you don't want to listen to, you can skip to the ones you want just by clicking on the timestamp in the description. That should make this video a little bit easier for you. The game in the background is just a random game from Voobly, if you're wondering what that's about, but obviously there's no commentary because I'm going to be talking to you about a bunch of different stuff today. And that first thing that I want to talk to you about is the brand new Escape Gaming Hall of Fame, which we released today on the escape.gg website. I'm going to be saying this a lot, but the link to that is in the description to this video. And the Hall of Fame is a brand new set of pages on our website where we celebrate the achievements of the players who are worthy of being in the Hall of Fame across all of the Escape Gaming events that we've hosted so far. This has been quite a big project, and we've basically been analyzing all of the recorded games from all of the tournaments that these guys have participated in since January, and we're going to continue to do this going forward. And what we do on the Hall of Fame pages is provide a lot of stats about their performance in these tournament games across all of the tournaments that we've hosted so far and all of the tournaments that we will host in the future as well. We want to expand this and develop this, and this is a very early stage. We are going to be including more stats from the post-game achievements in the future. But for now, you can see things like the players' win rates, their biggest rivals, which is basically the player that they've lost the most to, their biggest foes, a player that they've beaten the most, their performance with different civilizations, different maps, as well as a bunch of special achievements, such as the fastest victory time, or the fastest feudal age out of anybody in all of our tournaments that we've hosted so far. So I'm really excited about this because I think it's going to be very cool for the game and for you guys to kind of track the progress and the performance of your favorite players. We have a couple of profiles set up for individual players already. Those players are the Viper, Nikov, Tato, and Backed. I think we've done 4, maybe 5. Sorry if I missed you off. But yeah, as I said, the link to that stuff is in the description to this video. Go check it out, and we would love to hear your feedback as well. If you have any feedback, leave a comment under the video, and we'll try and take that on board and improve the Hall of Fame as best we can. So speaking of Escape Gaming stuff, we have our next Midweek Madness coming up, and I think you guys really enjoyed the last one. I just finished uploading the VODs to the channel. If you haven't seen them yet, they're a lot of fun, and that's the whole idea of Midweek Madness. Do something different every single Wednesday and mix it up a little bit. Last week we saw Team Viper versus Team Doubt with basically an intermediate player and a low-level player. And this week, on the 15th of March at 19 GMT, we're going to see our second Midweek Madness, and that's going to be all about Capture the Relic. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1 free-for-all, and the players involved in that are going to be Vinchester, Spartan, Tato, and the arena player, Eddie. And I think that's going to be cool, because Eddie is well known for his monks, of course. The idea of Capture the Relic is to basically get the one relic that spawns in the middle of the map back to your monastery. And I believe you can only have one monastery, so it's not all about monk spam, but you've got to basically escort your monk to the center of the map, get the relic, and get it home. But the maps are really cool, they're quite challenging as well, and I think these are going to be really entertaining games. They are, of course, going to be streamed on the Escape Gaming channel on twitch.tv/Escape AoE. Links in the description. Speaking of streaming though, my personal stream, the twitch.tv/ZeroEmpires, which a lot of people have been saying to me, yo, when are you streaming on there? And I'm like, well, I'm really busy at the moment, and it's true. I am very busy at the moment organizing these Escape Gaming events and a bunch of other stuff as well. that I haven't really had time to stream. And I understand really that, you know, it's very different doing a personal stream to doing the Escape AoE streams, because on the Escape AoE streams, it's never really just me. I'm always with a co-caster, and, you know, as many people who like that, there's also some people who kind of want to see my solo commentary as well. And to be honest, I do miss doing solo commentary also. So I do want to bring my personal stream back, and I have got an idea for it. What I want to do is really just focus on community games, and that's basically games with you guys. And the reason for that is because all the Escape gaming streaming that I'm doing, it's all high-level pro games and never really anything like community related with you. So that's the plan for my personal stream, and at the moment I don't have any dates about when that's going to be, but I do have some very cool stuff in the works for it. I'm not going to go into too many details now, but I've labeled this thing that I'm going to be working on Faction Wars, and it's going to be all about two sides which you guys will represent, facing off against one another, fighting for control of a fantasy map world that we're going to make. Sounds a little bit confusing now. It'll all make sense when it's done. Give me some time on that, and I'm going to be rebooting my personal stream, but I'll let you know about more information regarding the personal stream. All in good time, all in good time. So other projects that I'm working on right now, and this is the big one, Age of Empires 101. I did a little promotion for this, and I announced the channel trailer for this quite some time ago, and people are wondering, yo, where's the content, as always. And right now there is a lot of content in the works. I've got a lot of videos prepared, ready to be uploaded, finishing touches being added. It's going to be really good, and I just wanted to let you know that I haven't dropped the project. I haven't forgotten about the project. It's very much alive and well, but there's not really a lot out there just yet, but it will be coming very, very soon. The first video should be out within the month, and there'll be a lot of content flowing freely after that. So I'm very excited for Age of Empires 101, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do head over there and check out the channel trailer and see if it's something that you're interested in. Believe it or not, the link to that is in the description to this video. So the next thing I want to talk about is kind of going back to the Escape Gaming stuff once again, the Escape AoE tournaments that we're hosting, and that's going to be our next big tournament, and it's coming up this weekend actually. That's Elimination Draft. I'm really excited for this tournament. It's basically going to follow the same format as the Escape Gaming Masters 2, where we have the qualifiers on the 17th of March, and then the main event on the 18th and the 19th of March, which is the Saturday and Sunday coming. That will all be kicking off at 15 GMT across all days over on the Escape AoE stream. But what is Elimination Draft? Because it's not the same as the other tournaments, even though it follows a very similar format. Elimination Draft has one big difference, and that is the fact that every player in the main event starts with a pool of 31 civilizations, because, well, believe it or not, there are 31 civilizations in the game now with all of the new expansions that have come out. Every single game that they play, their opponent will remove 4 civilizations from that pool of 31. Once the civilization is removed, it's gone for good, and the remaining civilizations the player will then be able to choose from. Since each player will play a total of 6 matches, this means that there will be a total of 24 banned civilizations, 6 picked civilizations, and then 1 civilization that's left over. Now, I'm really hoping with this format that we're going to see a lot of different civilizations and different combinations of civilizations. The way that the picks and bans of civilizations worked in the past usually meant that we ended up seeing a small pool of civs played anyway, just because the strongest civs were always banned, and then the civs that were left over, there was like a tiering within those ones, and the same civs would end up getting picked anyway. Well, with this, since once a civilization is banned, it's gone for good, I'm expecting that by the end of the tournament, by the 3rd round, we're going to start seeing some really weird stuff. I'm hoping we're going to see some civs that haven't been picked in any of our events yet. I'm hoping we're going to see things like the Turks, the Koreans, the Japanese, the Teutons, civs that are a little less, they're not bad, but they're certainly not up there in tier 1 or tier 2. So I think that's going to be really cool, and I'm very much looking forward to it. The brackets for that event are now available, and you can see who's participating. You can also see the full details and all of the settings and rules over on the escape.gg website. Believe it or not, guys, the link is in the description to this video. So I just want to talk as well about some future stuff, or near future stuff. This summer, you may have seen the little promotion teaser that I posted a while back. We're going to be hosting an actual offline LAN event at Gamescom. This is super cool. I don't think a lot of people realize just how awesome this is. We're actually going to have a stage at Gamescom for Age of Empires 2, where 4 players are going to be flown in from around Europe to play live in a tournament final, which we're going to be hosting. Like, I'm absolutely amazed that we're able to do this, and I can't thank enough our partners at Game Legends who are providing us with this stage. So Gamescom is a huge gaming event, and it's going to be super cool to actually have this opportunity to make this happen. So the way this is going to work is in July, we're going to be hosting a qualification for anybody in Europe to sign up to and attempt to qualify to this event. The top 4 players will make it through to the LAN final, which will be hosted at Gamescom. They'll have their flights paid for, they'll have their hotel paid for, and everything will be covered. They're then going to play on the stage on the 27th of August, and I'm going to be there as well. I'm going to be live casting the games. I'm going to have Nilpford there, I think, and I think even T90's flying over from the US. I'm not sure if that's confirmed yet, but I remember he was saying to me, asking for details and saying, hey, I'm probably going to come. So that's going to be absolutely amazing, and I'm so excited. We will be releasing more information about how to sign up for this event and how to attempt to qualify next month, and we're going to make sure that we absolutely maximize on the potential of this event and get Age of Empires out there. I think a lot of people are still today, even now, a lot of people are still realizing, whoa, Age of Empires 2 still has a competitive scene. I remember playing this when I was a kid. I had no idea it was still going. Even though we've had Age of Empires 2 HD and literally 3.5 million people buying Age of Empires 2 HD, there's still so many people out there who are yet to rediscover the game and discover that, okay, there's actually quite a lot still happening. So I'm really excited to be part of that, and I really hope you guys will be following along as well, because it's going to be a super cool event. Now, as I said before, I did release a little promo, a little teaser for the LAN event, and it kind of makes me wonder. All of the trailers and all of the teasers that I upload to the channel, they never really get many views, and I don't really know why this is. I've got some ideas, and I'm just going to throw them out there. But really, what I'm interested to know is, do you guys actually see these trailers in your feed? Is it something that you're just not interested in, you don't click on? Or is it a case that you just don't see them? Because what I find is, if I upload a standard length video between 15 and 30 minutes, and it's some game commentary, it's going to always hit a similar number of views. However, whenever I upload one of these little trailers or little promotional videos for an event that we're doing, they usually get like 1/3 of the views, if that. And, that kind of... It really makes me wonder why. Although they're short and they're not really any Age of Empires content right now, they're informative and they're telling you about events that are happening and what's coming up. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments about this. Do you see these promos? Are they not interesting to you? Why might it be that they aren't really getting seen that much? Because, I'm kind of relying on people seeing these promos to get the word out there that, hey, we're doing a massive tournament at the weekend. You should come and check it out. And that's kind of led me to, I don't really like clickbait very much. I'm quite anti-clickbait. And I kind of feel bad because obviously the last tournament we did for the Return of the Kings, we kind of clickbaited you guys pretty hard with the ZeroEmpires versus Resonance 22 thing, casted by the Viper. Obviously, it was just a bit of a joke and a bit of fun, but I imagine a lot of people were actually hoping to see that game. So, you know, I kind of feel bad about that, and I actually do want to now organize a casters match where all of the well-known casters get together and play a game of Age of Empires, and I'll probably get my ass kicked because I'm so out of practice because I've been playing way too much CSGO recently, and I need to stop. You know, I need to just stop, turn down the CSGO a little bit, and get back on the Age of Empires 2 train because I am rusty, so rusty. And finally for this video, I know I've rambled for a long time, and I wanted to save this to the end because it's not the most important thing. But thank you guys so much, because I think it was last week, 80,000 subscribers. We just kind of nudged past that, and I'm really, really appreciative of it. It's amazing to me that 4 years ago or 5 years ago now, you know, I started this channel to just basically share Age of Empires 2 and get Age of Empires 2 more well known. And look at where we are now. I mean, so much has happened in that time. Age of Empires 2 HD came out. We've seen a huge resurgence of the game. We're seeing streamers getting great viewer numbers. We're seeing just everything's on the up across the board. And I'm so happy to be part of that. And I really can't thank you guys enough for all of the support over the years, continuing to watch these videos. And yeah, I mean, seriously, thanks guys. But for now, I'm going to be heading off, and I wish you all a great day. Yeah, see you guys next time.